Welcome. Today, we're diving into the essentials of budgeting and how it can help you save more money every single month. Budgeting isn't just about restricting yourself, it's about gaining control and making your money work for you. By understanding where your money goes, you can make smarter decisions, avoid unnecessary debt, and reach your financial goals faster. Whether you're saving for a big purchase, building an emergency fund, or simply want to stop living paycheck to paycheck, budgeting is the first step. Let's explore how you can start building a budget that fits your lifestyle and helps you save more. Before you start budgeting, it's important to know what you're working towards. Setting clear financial goals gives your budget a purpose. Are you saving for a vacation, a new car, or perhaps a down payment on a house? Maybe you want to pay off debt or build up your emergency fund. Write down your goals and keep them visible. This will motivate you to stick to your budget even when it gets tough. Remember, your goals can be short-term or long-term, but having them in mind will help guide your spending and saving decisions. The next step is to know exactly how much money you have coming in each month. This includes your salary, any side hustles, freelance work, or passive income. Tracking your income gives you a clear picture of what you have to work with. Be honest and realistic. Don't overestimate. If your income varies, use an average from the past few months. Knowing your total income is crucial because it sets the foundation for how much you can spend and save. Let's move on to tracking your expenses. Now, let's look at where your money goes. Make a list of all your monthly expenses. Start with fixed costs like rent or mortgage, utilities, insurance, and loan payments. Then, add variable expenses such as groceries, transportation, entertainment, and dining out. Don't forget occasional costs like gifts or car maintenance. Tracking your expenses helps you see spending patterns and identify areas where you might be overspending. This step is key to building a realistic budget that works for you. Once you've listed your expenses, group them into categories. Common categories include housing, transportation, food, utilities, entertainment, and savings. Categorizing helps you see where most of your money is going and makes it easier to set spending limits. You might be surprised to find out how much you spend on certain things each month. This awareness is the first step to making positive changes and finding opportunities to save. There are several popular budgeting methods to choose from. The 50-30-20 rule is a favorite. Allocate 50% of your income to needs, 30% to wants, and 20% to savings or debt repayment. Alternatively, you might prefer zero-based budgeting, where every dollar is assigned a job. Pick a method that matches your personality and lifestyle. The key is consistency. Stick with your chosen approach and adjust as needed. Let's break down the 50-30-20 rule. This method suggests you spend 50% of your income on needs, things like rent, groceries, and utilities. Then 30% goes to wants, such as dining out or entertainment. The remaining 20% is dedicated to savings or paying off debt. This simple structure makes budgeting less overwhelming and ensures you're saving consistently. If your needs exceed 50%, look for ways to cut back or increase your income. Zero-based budgeting is another effective approach. Here, you assign every dollar of your income a specific purpose, so your income minus expenses equals zero. This method forces you to be intentional with your spending and ensures nothing slips through the cracks. It's especially useful if you want to maximize savings or pay off debt aggressively. Review and adjust your categories each month to reflect changes in your life or income. Technology can make budgeting much easier. There are plenty of apps and online tools designed to help you track your spending, set goals, and monitor your progress. Some popular options include Mint, YNAB, You Need a Budget, and Every Dollar. These tools can automate much of the process, send you reminders, and even provide insights into your spending habits. Choose a tool that feels intuitive and fits your needs. Now it's time to put everything together. Create a monthly budget by listing your income and expenses for the month ahead. Allocate amounts to each category based on your chosen budgeting method. Be realistic. Don't set yourself up for failure by underestimating costs. Review your budget before the month starts and make adjustments as needed. This proactive approach helps you stay on track and avoid surprises. Once your budget is set, track your spending throughout the month. Keep receipts, use budgeting apps, or jot down expenses in a notebook. Regularly compare your actual spending to your budgeted amounts. This helps you catch overspending early and make adjustments before it becomes a problem. Consistent tracking is the key to successful budgeting and long-term savings. At the end of each month, review your budget. Compare your actual spending to your plan and see where you did well or where you went over. Don't be discouraged if things didn't go perfectly. Budgeting is a learning process. Use what you learn to adjust your budget for the next month. Over time, you'll get better at predicting expenses and finding ways to save more. One of the most effective ways to save more is to cut back on unnecessary expenses. Review your spending and identify areas where you can make changes. Maybe you're eating out too often, subscribing to services you don't use, or buying things on impulse. Small changes can add up quickly. Challenge yourself to find at least one expense to reduce each month and put those savings towards your goals. Make saving money effortless by automating the process. Set up automatic transfers from your checking account to your savings account each month. This way, you're paying yourself first and removing the temptation to spend what you meant to save. Even small, regular transfers can add up over time and help you build a solid financial cushion. An emergency fund is your financial safety net. Aim to save at least 3 to 6 months worth of living expenses. This fund will help you cover unexpected costs like car repairs, medical bills, or job loss without going into debt. Start small if you need to, but make regular contributions until you reach your goal. Having an emergency fund brings peace of mind and financial security. The concept of paying yourself first means treating your savings like a non-negotiable expense. Before you pay bills or spend on anything else, set aside money for savings. This habit ensures you're consistently building wealth and not just saving what's left over. Over time, this approach can make a huge difference in your financial health. If you struggle with overspending, try the cash envelope system. Withdraw cash for specific categories like groceries or entertainment and keep it in labeled envelopes. When the envelope is empty, you're done spending in that category for the month. This method makes your spending tangible and helps you stick to your budget. Subscriptions can quietly drain your budget. Review all your monthly and annual subscriptions, streaming services, magazines, apps, and memberships. Cancel anything you don't use or need. Even small subscriptions add up over time, so be ruthless in cutting out the unnecessary. Meal planning is a simple way to save money on food. Plan your meals for the week, make a shopping list, and stick to it. This reduces impulse buys and food waste. Cooking at home is almost always cheaper than eating out, and you'll likely eat healthier too. Try batch cooking or prepping meals in advance to save time and money. Be a smart shopper to stretch your budget further. Look for sales, use coupons, and compare prices before making purchases. Buy in bulk when it makes sense, and avoid shopping when you're emotional or hungry. Every little bit you save can be redirected toward your financial goals. Don't be afraid to negotiate your bills. Call your service providers for things like internet, phone, or insurance, and ask for better rates. You might be surprised at how often companies are willing to offer discounts or match competitor prices. Even small reductions can add up over the year and help you save more. While cutting expenses is important, increasing your income can accelerate your savings. Consider side hustles, freelance work, or selling items you no longer need. Even a small boost in income can make a big difference when you direct it toward your savings goals. Look for opportunities that fit your skills and schedule. Lifestyle inflation happens when your spending increases as your income grows. It's tempting to upgrade your lifestyle with every raise, but this can prevent you from saving more. Instead, keep your expenses steady and direct extra income toward your financial goals. This discipline will help you build wealth faster and avoid financial stress. Sinking funds are savings set aside for specific future expenses, like holidays, car repairs, or annual insurance premiums. By saving a little each month, you'll be prepared when these expenses come up and won't have to dip into your emergency fund or go into debt. Create separate categories in your budget for each sinking fund. If your income varies from month to month, budgeting can be more challenging. Start by calculating your average monthly income over the past year. Base your budget on this conservative estimate and prioritize essential expenses first. When you have a higher income month, save the extra for leaner times. Budgeting works best when everyone in the household is on board. Talk openly with your partner or family members about your financial goals and budget. Involving everyone creates accountability and helps avoid misunderstandings. Make budgeting a team effort and celebrate your progress together. Staying motivated is key to sticking with your budget. Track your progress, celebrate small wins, and remind yourself why you started. Visual aids like charts or goal trackers can help you see how far you've come. If you slip up, don't give up, just get back on track and keep moving forward. Impulse purchases can quickly derail your budget. Before buying something unplanned, give yourself a cooling off period, wait 24 hours and see if you still want it. Often, the urge will pass. Sticking to a shopping list and avoiding temptation zones, like online sales, can help you stay disciplined. Rewards programs and credit card points can be helpful if used responsibly. Only use rewards for purchases you would make anyway, and never overspend just to earn points. Pay your balance in full each month to avoid interest charges. Used wisely, rewards can stretch your budget a little further. Big purchases require planning. Instead of using credit, save up over time by setting aside a little each month. Research prices, look for deals, and avoid buying on impulse. Planning ahead helps you avoid debt and makes big purchases more rewarding when you finally reach your goal. Insurance is an important part of your financial plan. Review your policies regularly to make sure you have the right coverage at the best price. Shop around for quotes and consider raising deductibles to lower premiums. Proper insurance protects your finances from unexpected events. Good credit can save you money on loans and insurance. Check your credit report regularly for errors and take steps to improve your score. Pay bills on time, keep credit card balances low, and avoid opening too many new accounts. Monitoring your credit is an important part of overall financial health. Debt can quickly spiral out of control if you're not careful. Avoid payday loans, high-interest credit cards, and borrowing for things you don't need. If you have debt, make a plan to pay it off as quickly as possible. Focus on high-interest debts first, and avoid taking on new debt unless absolutely necessary. Don't forget to celebrate your progress along the way. Reaching a savings milestone or sticking to your budget for several months is a big achievement. Reward yourself in small, meaningful ways that don't derail your financial goals. Celebrating keeps you motivated and makes the journey more enjoyable. Financial literacy is a lifelong journey. Keep learning about money management, investing, and saving. Read books, listen to podcasts, or take online courses. The more you know, the better decisions you'll make, and the more confident you'll feel about your finances. Life is always changing, and your budget should adapt too. Major events like a new job, moving, or having a baby will affect your finances. Review and update your budget whenever your circumstances change to stay on track and avoid surprises. Once you have a handle on budgeting and saving, start thinking about investing. Investing helps your money grow over time and can provide financial security in the future. Learn about different investment options and start small if you're new. The earlier you start, the more your money can grow. Protecting your savings is just as important as building them. Use secure accounts, avoid risky investments, and be cautious with your personal information. Consider insurance to safeguard against unexpected losses. Protecting what you've saved ensures your hard work isn't undone by unforeseen events. Accountability can make a big difference in reaching your financial goals. Share your progress with a trusted friend or join a budgeting group. Regular check-ins help you stay focused and motivated. Knowing someone else is cheering you on can make the journey easier and more enjoyable. Building good financial habits and saving more money takes time. Don't get discouraged if you don't see big results right away. Stay consistent, trust the process, and remember that small steps add up over time. Patience and persistence are your best allies on the road to financial success. Everyone's financial journey is different. Avoid comparing your progress to others. Focus on your own goals and celebrate your unique achievements. Comparison can lead to frustration and overspending. Stay true to your plan and remember that every step forward counts. If you're struggling with budgeting or have complex financial questions, don't hesitate to seek professional advice. Financial advisors can help you create a personalized plan, optimize your savings, and navigate big decisions. Investing in expert guidance can pay off in the long run. Teaching children about budgeting and saving sets them up for a lifetime of financial success. Involve them in family budgeting, give them an allowance, and encourage saving for goals. The earlier they learn, the better their money habits will be as adults. Flexibility is important in budgeting. Life doesn't always go as planned, and unexpected expenses will come up. Adjust your budget as needed, and don't be too hard on yourself if things change. The goal is progress, not perfection. Stay flexible and keep moving forward. To wrap up, budgeting is a powerful tool for taking control of your finances and saving more every month. Start with clear goals, track your income and expenses, and choose a budgeting method that works for you. Make adjustments as needed, stay motivated, and celebrate your progress. Remember, every step you take brings you closer to financial freedom. You've got this. Happy budgeting